Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. So today we're taking a break from grammar and we're going to do a bit of sarf. And I'm not going to do anything spectacular, just that I'm going to concentrate on the Masdar. Now, anyone here who does not know what a Masdar is? I think the both of you do, yes? The
Yes,
Masdar,
yes, we do.
yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah. So this is the Masdar, the main noun, and we have two schools of thoughts that verbs come from the Masdar. The second school of thought that the Masdar comes from the verb, yeah. And we will see actually it will depend on the noun itself. You know, sometimes it comes from the verb, sometimes the verb is derived from it. So we will see this, inshallah. Okay. Now, Masadir is, of course, the plural for masdar. Yes, and I put here the gerund. This is not a strictly the correct translation, but it will do for now, yeah, for the English term, for those who are interested in the English meaning. Now, masdars may or may not follow standard patterns. We know this, yes, because we learned about the various families, family 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right up to 10. We have a pattern for the masdar, but we do not have a pattern for family 1, what we know as the mujarrad family, right? Because you have to open the dictionary and find out how the masdar looks like, yeah? But for the rest of the families that we know, the masdar has a standard pattern. So we call masdars that follow patterns a qiyasi. Yeah, it has rules. For those who do not follow patterns, غير قياسي, doesn't have rules. Okay, so I can, broadly speaking, not 100% true, but usually, qiyasi are the ones, like I said, with more than 3 root letters. Yes, so we're looking at rubai, khumasi, and sudasi. We'll be doing numbers next after we do the masters. So you will know what rubai means, humasi means, sudasi means. Yes, so this is 4, 5, 6. Yes. Then there's ghair qiyasi, the ones that there's no standard pattern, and that's usually the rasulas. Yeah, the ones with the 3-letter words. So I'm just going to go through something that you already know, but this is for those who maybe this is the first time they're looking at Sarf. Yes. So it'll be a bit overwhelming, yes, because for those it's the first time, then this will be overwhelming. Otherwise, it's just revision. So we're looking at not the ones that are mujarrad meaning with just 3 root letters, nothing additional, but we're talking about the ones that have the 3 base root letters and extra letters to it. Yes, that's why we call it mazid. So this one is what we know as fa'ala. This is your madin, the past tense, fa'ala. And we know that the masdar is in the form of taf'ilan, yeah. Then we have fa'ala, which we say has 2 masdar patterns, fi'alan and mufa'alatan. Yes, mufa'alatan. Then we have af'al, which is if'alan. Yes, and yeah, I'll stop here. And I would like to ask a question. Sister Ralin, can you give me an example of these 3 families?
Allama,
And this would be
Takliman,
ta'iman, fa'ala,
Jahada,
yes,
Jihadan, wa Mujahadatan,
mujahadatan. Okay, and here,
Aslama,
uh-huh,
Islaman.
Islaman. Okay, good. So these are the standards that we normally use. Yeah. Then we have tafa'ala. Tafa'ala. Yes. So there is an extra shadda plus a ta. And then we have the master tafa'ulan. Tafa'ulan. And we have tafa'ala. This is with the extra alif and the ta. And then the masdar is tafa'ulan. Yeah. And here infa'ala. Yes. Then it is infi'alan. Yeah. And we see here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be what we call the ruba, yeah, the 4. Tafa'ala, from this point onwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're looking at humasis. Yes, tafa'ala, the five letters in the word, in fa'ala. When I say the word, I mean the madin. Yeah, and here we have ifti'ala, ifti'alan, yeah, and if'ala, if'ilalan, yes, and oops, okay, I'll stop here. Here, right? Brother Hazim, can you give me the standard examples for all of this?
Starting
From
from
tafa'ala, tafa'ala,
ta'allama,
ta'allama, yes, and this would be
ta'alluman,
ta'alluman. The next one,
tasa'ala,
tasa'ala, interest,
tasa'ulan,
tasa'ulan,
in
infa'ala,
inqalaba,
mhm,
in inqilaban,
inkilaban, ifta'ala,
is is ifta'ala, iftian, inqalaba, I ifta'ala,
qaf, ra, and ba, qaf, ra, and ba.
kofro emba inkoroba,
Yeah, ik, ta, qaf, ra,
ik
and ba.
iqtaraba,
Yes, iqtaraba, and the Masdar is
iqtiraban.
iqtiraban. And the colors,
Oh, kalis.
it is for colors,
Oh,
as in red, blue, green. They all
em,
come under this family.
khadra'u, khadra'u, is aswada, is, I don't know this
Okay,
one.
yeah, that's okay. Iswada, that's all right. Yeah.
Is wadda,
And
is, wadda, is,
iswada,
iswidaan,
mm-hmm.
iswida,
Iswida done. Yeah,
iswidada.
iswida. Yeah, iswida done. Now, okay, thank you. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan. Now, istaf'ala, istif'alan, we're moving to the six letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Okay, this one I won't ask Sister Nada this because I think everyone knows. The most famous of all is, of course, istighfara, yeah, for the Masdar. And
Yeah,
the
istighfar.
Madin is Taghfara. Yeah. Anything else can you
Yeah.
think of that is on
Istiqbalun, for
ah
example.
Istiqbalu? Yes. And this would be Istaqbala. Yeah, Istaqbala. Istiqba. Okay.
Loan.
I
Or
yeah.
done.
Yeah. I normally take it as nasab because, as we said, the masdar is usually the maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah, that makes it mansub. All right, alhamdulillah. So here we know this is the uh, rubai. So this is the humasi, and this is the sudasi. Yeah, 4, 6. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit in detail for just the first two families. I don't want to spend time on this. We won't finish our master within two lessons, right? 2 sessions. So we need to just look at family 2 and 3. What do we need to look at? What are the cases of it that can happen? Okay, so this is typical. This is your fa'ain lam that we use to represent the pattern, the wazn. Now I'm going into the various root letter combinations that we can have for family 2. Okay, I put a wow in front here. I've chosen a word with a wow in front. There's a reason why, of course, you know this. A wow in the middle, a ya at the end, and two letters that are the same, and now two weak letters side by side, two weak letters that are separated. Yes, a hamzah in the beginning and a hamzah at the end. Okay, now for family 2, we don't have hamzah in the middle. Okay, for family 2, we don't have hamzah in the middle because family 2 is a shadda case. So you don't see hamzah with a shadda. Don't see this, not in the middle. Yeah, so okay. So this first case, what is this called, Sister Nada? Do you know the case that we call this when we have a weak letter at the beginning? What do we call this sort of irregularity? Do you know the name for this?
مثال. This is مثال.
Misal, and this is?
أجوف.
Ajwaf, and this is?
ناقص.
Naqis, and this is?
لفيف.
Repeating. When you repeat something. Muda'af, yes. So what type of lafif is this?
Oh, there are two lafifs, but I forgot them both.
Okay.
Sure,
Sister Raleigh, can you help Sister Nada out? What type of lafif is this?
The only lafif I remember is lafif mafru.
Okay, lafif mafru is this one. Yes, this is separated. This one is together. It's mafru. Yeah, because
Makru. Okay.
yeah. So this is mafru. Faraqaf means to separate, and then makrun, kafranun, to be together. Yeah, karib, close.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So here now we go to ta'minan, ta'minan. Yeah, we have ta'minan with the first hamza and tahti'an, this one, and tahti'atan. Now I put 2 here. And it's supposed to be 2 for everybody else as well. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 for everybody else as well. Yeah. So you can do that for yourself. But sometimes, just a note here, sometimes, although it's possible to have 2 masdars for that verb, it's not used and you won't find it in the dictionary. Okay, so sometimes you need to check. Yeah, but in these cases, yes, we do have it in both forms. Only that I mentioned it for this one, but I didn't write for the rest. Okay. All right. Then we're doing the second one, the second example, family 3. Fa'ala jihadan wa mujahadatan. So we're going to go through all the irregularities again. Yes. But this time, I'm not going to put the answer yet. I want you to do it just for the masdar, not the rest, just for the masdar. Yeah. So Sister Nada, what is this one following that pattern, but with these root letters? What happens to the wow in the Masdar?
It will become visible in the Masdar.
So what happens then?
I think. If I
Sorry?
didn't miss anything. But I think it will become visible. It will show up. Like
Okay.
قال يقول قول.
All right. So in this case, it would be we are done. Is that what you're saying? It will be we are done.
Wow, done. I don't know this one. I forgot it. My brain deleted it.
Okay. Brother Hazim, can you try this
Wow,
one out?
wow, done.
Is it wow get omitted or no?
I don't know. You have to tell me. What do you have to tell me?
Maybe we
the
are done.
It doesn't get deleted in this case. Yeah, it's not.
Datan. Wa muwa'adatan.
Okay, we got the second part, but what about the first part?
We are done.
We are done. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, so you're right, Sister Nada. Your instinct says we still maintain the wow. And as Brother Hazim said, muwadatan. Yeah, so nothing changes for misal. Now, what about ajwaf? Is there a change here? Sister Nada, would you try this one out?
I think this will become visible.
Okay, but in what way is it visible? How for both? Yeah, for both. So how would you say it then?
This verb is
We always
jawwa.
say that in our Irab. Yeah,
Yeah, I see jim, wow, and za, but I don't know the verb.
this is the pattern. No, the Masdar. We look at the Masdar, the noun. So you just look at this pattern and apply it to this one.
Tilzun.
Okay, subhanallah. Okay. Sister Ralin, would you like to give this a go? Sister Ralin, are you there? She's not.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Jiwazan
Jiwazan.
wa mujawazan.
Yes, tama buta. Mu
Wa mujawazatan.
wa mujawazatan.
Wazatan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so jiwazan wa mujawazatan. Not quite what we do in our Iraq, but about there. Yeah. Okay. What about this one? This is your name, Sister Nada. So let's try this one. No, you have to get this one right. Remember, just follow the pattern because it has to have noon with a kasra, right? So what follows then after that? Ni.
I don't know the pattern of this, of the Masdar of this.
Oh,
I know it's down, but how it is like that?
strange, is it? Okay, because of the nakis. Okay, so this is what happens when it's nakis. It becomes a hamza. Yeah, nida'an. This is what we see when we study about nida, right? It becomes this. So this is how it is. One of those changes they call it. Yeah, when it is what we call ibdal, when it changes from ya to hamza. Then of course munadatan. Munadatan. We see this often. This just follows this pattern. Mu na da, because the alif, the ya becomes an alif here, and then tan. Yeah, muna datan. Okay, alhamdulillah. Then the next one, shin qaf qaf. Sister Rali, try this one. Shin qaf qaf.
Shiqan.
Shi qa,
No. Shiqaqan.
shiqaqan, and then the other one.
Wa musyaqqatan.
Okay. It becomes shiqaqan wa musyaqqatan. No, this one is one of those mad. Musyaqqatan. So what's happened here? You see here, mu is the same, shin is the same, alif is there because it's the addition, this alif, yes. And then we have two qaf. That's where it becomes a shadda. Yeah, the two qaf, qaf, qaf. So it becomes qaf, qaf, sorry. They become qaf, shadda with a fatha. Yeah, mushaqqatan, mushaqqatan. So that's 6 counts there. All right. Now this is your lafif, and it's the close one makruh. Yeah. So how do we deal with this one, Brother Hazim? You want to try?
Siwayan.
Siwayan. Okay. And
Wa
the second.
Musawayatan.
Musawwatan. Okay, let's see how it goes. Siwaan. Okay. Musawatan. Yes, this is correct. Yeah, musawatan is correct. You need to remember about this nakis effect. Yeah, just like this. It's about the same here because it's like a nakis, only this time there is a wow beside it. Yeah, so that is still maintained. Yeah? That is still maintained. Hamza, Hamza. Okay, but this one is perfect. Okay, now wow, fa, ya. Sister Raleigh, would you like to try this?
Okay. Mifa'an. Oh, mifa'an. Okay.
Yeah,
Mifa'an.
good. All right. And then wa.
Wa wa
This is a bit tricky.
wa fatan.
All right. Lah. Yeah, wifa'an wa muwa fa tan. Good. Okay. Sister Nada, would you like to try this? This is with a hamzah now. So this is like almost sahih. And we see this word in the Quran.
Oh,
Just
I don't remember it was Toga.
you don't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just trying to replace. This is actually a pattern we see here. Yeah. Jihadan, or we can say fi'alan, and mujahadatan. Yeah. So mufa'alatan. Is it mufa'alatan? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to, this is your fa, this is your ain, this is your lam. So we're trying to put it in here. Yes. So what happens here is, oops. Oh, this is one of the cases where this doesn't exist. This pattern is not in the dictionary. Okay. Only this one. So this is simpler, in fact. Yeah. So because of the dhamma on the mim, the hamza is on a waw. This is one of those rules. If the hamza comes in the middle somewhere and it follows a letter, a sahih letter with a dhamma, you write the hamza on a waw. Yeah, even though you pronounce it as mu'a. Yeah, because of this dhamma here, this is on a waw. This is just one of those rules of writing. Okay, so we just need to memorize that. Mu'ahazatan. So it's following that pattern. Mu, with that mu. Hamza, because that's the first letter. So this is the first letter as well, right? So it's a. And then we have ha, which is here, ha. And the next letter is zal, which is zal. Mu'ahazatan. Yeah. Now we have a hamza in the middle, or in this case, we have a hamza in the middle. Now a little bit more challenging. Brother Hazim, this time two, yeah, both. Nun, hamzah, and ya.
Ni 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 yan ni yan.
We learned about nakis.
Oh, ni an.
And the next one?
Wa mu an.
Okay. Interesting. We have a tamabuta though for this one.
Oh, na muna. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that easy, huh? Okay. So ni'aan, yeah, we're spot on. Muna'atan. Yeah, muna'atan. The ya becomes an alif here. Yeah, becomes an alif. Yeah, this one is tricky a bit. Not something you just have to. No, I don't know this. I have to look up. So not too bad. But then I'm not that good at Sarf as well. So not as good as you. Both of you, Sister Ralin, and actually Sister Nada, if you sit down and think about it, you're good at it as well. You know, you have that pattern. It's in your head. I find it difficult for me. I really need to look up and go through my notes, and then only I can remember, inshallah. Okay, this one has a hamzah at the end. Who wants to try this one? Hands up. There is a raised hand there, so who wants to try this one? Think about it. No, no taker. Oh, okay, yes, Sister Ralin.
I'm not sure, but I'm trying.
Okay, inshallah.
He, Hian.
Well, we have a Hamza at the end. Okay.
Okay.
So what did
Yeah,
we
and
do? Hiyaan and then wa.
wa mu ha
Mm-hmm.
ya tan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky to pronounce here. See? Hiyaan. Okay, this is all right.
So
Wa
yeah,
muhayaatan.
okay.
Okay.
So there is no changes here.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here's something that we did not go through when we did. I don't know whether you did it with for dream. Did you do this for dream? Where it is mujarrad, but 4 different letters.
No,
No.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. As long as I remember, I don't I don't
Okay.
have learning.
All right. Maybe it's new because it was new for me when I wow, what's that? Okay. Remember, an Arabic word is represented by 3 letters, fa, ain, and lam. Okay, fa, ain, and lam. When it is 4 different letters, right? We don't have something called fa, ain, lam, and mim, something like that, okay? We only just continue to say fa, ain, lam, and lam to represent the 4th letter. 4 different letters, fa, ain, lam, and lam. Yes, Sister Alin, you have your hands raised. Is there a question?
No, it's from the previous one.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Ya, fa'alala, yufa'lilu, fa'lil. This is a amr. Al-fa'lala. I've deliberately put alif lam here so that you know this is the masdar. Yeah. Whenever we talk about masdars, we to make sometimes for my teacher anyway, he adds alif lam so we distinguish the masdar from the verbs. Yes. So these are your verbs, your madin, your mudari, and your amr. Yeah. So fa'lala, your fa'lilu, and fa'lil, al-fa'lala. Yeah. So this is 4 words that have 4 different letters. So do we see this? Yes, we do. Dahraja, yudahriju, dahrij, dahraja. Yeah, dahraja. Um, shall we? I don't know whether it's in Hanswa. Oh, we'll try and see what's the meaning here. Yeah.
So sister, this one still under Kiasi. Rubai.
Yes, it's under Kiasi. There's a rule. That's why we are learning it at the moment. Yeah. There's a pattern to it. Dah. It's still under. I don't know whether they have it in this. Let's see. I don't think they do. They're always doing only 4. Okay, what's the meaning? To roll, yeah, to roll. Okay. Wonder if we have it in the Quran. I feel as if we've heard it before, right? I feel as if that we heard it before, but there doesn't seem to be any though. Maybe it's somewhere else. Okay, never mind. Back to our here. Okay, so dahraja, yudahriju, dahrij, dahraja. Yes, so that's the meaning of the word. And ba'asara, yeah, this one is in the Quran. Yeah, if you remember Surah Al-Infitar, if I'm not mistaken, I put this on the slide. Ba'asara yuba'asiru, ba'sir, ba'saratan. Yeah, so this is your fi'il. I should put alif lam here. Yeah. Then we have, what's this? What's this? So we have here our madi, mudari, our amar. Looks as if there is a second masdar. Yeah, a second masdar. So when is this applicable? This one. Okay, this is where it is applicable. Now, wow sin. Yeah, it's like a repeat. Yeah, it's like a repeat. But for this particular one, how we describe this sort of word, okay, remember that there can only be fa, ain, lam, lam. That's the max. Yeah, we don't have fa, ain, lam, lam, lam. No? It's just fa, ain, lam, lam. So how is this? It's looked at as 4 different letters. Okay, it's looked at 4 different letters. But this is what we call also muda'af, 4 letters that have 4 letters. Okay, sorry, 4 words that have 4 letters. So the first 4 is FOR, the second 4 is FOUR. Yeah, for words that have 4 letters, this is also considered as muda'af, a repetition. So how in what way is it repeated? So here the fa kalimah, yeah, the fa kalimah and the lam kalimah is the same. Okay, the fa kalimah and the lam kalimah is the same. Fa, lam, wow, wow. Yes, and the ain kalimah and the lam kalimah is also the same. Ain, ain. Yeah, this is what they call muda'af for words that have 4 letters. Yeah, so waswasa, yuwaswisu, waswis, al-waswasa, and liswa, wa'il. Not sure how this goes. Iswas, I think iswas. Yeah, I'll correct, inshallah. This pattern, right? So how would I pronounce this? Yes, Sister Radin, how would I pronounce this with this pattern? Have I typed it wrongly?
No, I just wanted to ask because can
I think there's a wow here, right? Was. Wis was. Yeah, wiswasan. Yeah, wiswasan. I'll correct. Yes, what was the question, Sister Radin? Yeah.
Okay, that before this you had showed a slide that we discussed about the ajwaf and all of that, right?
Ajwaf and all of that. Okay.
Before this that we did the practice.
Yep, let me see.
It's okay. You don't
This
have
one,
to go
is
to
it?
that. Yes,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the not this one. The before one.
The before one. Okay.
That the bullet point got 3 colors, right? That one.
Oh, okay. Bullet point with 3 different colors.
Yes.
This one. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So the orange one is sulasi.
The orange one is rubai. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what's the difference between this rubai and the
Sulasi here.
slide that you have showed us now about the
Okay.
fa'al?
Okay. Now, I use this term sulasi mazid. Okay, sulasi mazid, meaning that we have 3 root letters and then we have additional letters which are not root letters, right? Like the alif, for example, or the hamzah, yeah, or the noon, yeah, the ta. These are additional letters that are not the root letters. Okay. When we look at the fi'il madin, when we say something like it is masdar rubai, we say it's masdar rubai. Yes, we mean that it's the masdar of a word with which the madin, the past tense, has 4 letters. Rubai. Masdar rubai is masdar for a word that has 4 letters in its madin, the past tense. Got that? That part?
Uh, okay. The
Oops.
the rubai. You mean the rubai or the sulasi? Got 4 letters of madi.
The rubai has 4 letters of
Madi.
madi. Yeah, like this one. Fa,
Okay.
ain, lam. Right? Fa,
Yes.
ain, lam. So it's 4. Right? So here also, fa alif, ain, lam. It's also 4 letters. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
this is also rubai. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also, oh, sorry. This is also rubai. Yeah, this should be orange. Yes.
Mm.
Mm. But here we begin to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is humasi, 5. Yeah? So here is also 5. Here is also 5. Here is also 5. Here is also 5. Yeah. So this is
Mm-hmm.
humasi. Humasi.
Because this is the first time that I saw the family with double lam. So I was confused a bit.
Which double lam here?
That the Masdar rubai, that one. Not this slide. The seventh one.
Oh, yeah. That one because it's something that we haven't seen before. That's true because we've only been looking at the the ones with the 3 root letters, right? We
Mm-hmm.
have not seen the ones with the 4 root letters. Oops, sorry, we have not here yet. Okay. Oop. Yeah, this one, double lam, right? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
4 different root letters. Dal, ha, ra, and jim. We didn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
We've only done the ones with 3 root letters, but with additional letters that are not root. Yeah, like the alif, the nun, the ta. Yeah. So this is why I said it's rubai mujarrad. Rubai mujarrad. Because all the letters are different. Just now that rubai that we saw was actually sulasi mazid. Yeah, was actually sulasi mazid. So that's why in here I put here sulasi mazid. Yeah. But when I put on the dots, yeah, I colored coded it, right? Well, albeit there was one mistake. This should actually be orange as well. Yeah. We're looking at rubai here, and then humasi here, and sudasi here, 6, because of the mazid. Yeah.
So should I uh, can I
Change. You
conclude
want to?
like this? Like fa and la means sulasi, whether it's got the additional letter like nun, ta, and the rubai is the fa and lam got has to be 4. So we call master rubai.
We can call this rubai, rubai,
I'm
rubai.
sorry, I'm dragging the class.
Oh no, no, it's okay. Rubai, rubai, rubai. 4. Yeah. I know this is a bit confusing because I just wanted to show the difference actually that we have a rubai that has all 4 different letters. That's why I maintain this one. I could have just put here Masdar rubai and that's it. you know, but then we also have sulasi here also and we have humasi here, you know. That's why I maintain sulasi mazid, indicating to you that we can have the rubai, the humasi, and the sudasi all under this category of
Okay.
sulasi mazid. Yeah, because you can have 1 additional letter, you can have 2 additional letters, we can have 3 additional letters, all under sulasi.
Okay.
Okay, it's important to understand this because it's something different and something new. What about the others? Are you all right, Sister Nada, Brother Hazim?
Yes, Ustadah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, okay, right. Where were we? So now we move on. I just wanted to show you, these were the 2 that I could find, the one with completely different root letters, Dal, Ra, Ha, and Mim. Yeah, this is Darahim. This is actually money. And then Bu'sarat, as we were saying, Ba, Ain, Sa, and Ra. Yeah, 4 root letters. I'll add this some more when I find it, but I didn't have the time just now to get some more examples. So now we talk about Humasi, which means the Madin, the past tense, has 5 letters. Yes? Then we see a pattern here. We see a pattern here. I've written the pattern down here. So we have tafa'al, yeah, tafa'lal, sorry. We did this already. Oh, no, we haven't. Okay. So here we have that extra ta. We have that extra ta. It's not just fa'lala anymore. It's tafa'lala. Yeah, tafa'lala. So this is madin, mudari, amar, and the masdar. So your masdar now is grown, just like your madin. Yeah. So what's the difference? We say that the masdar is the same as the past tense. If you get rid of the alif lam, yes, you still have ta dal ha rajim, tal da ha rajim. That shadda there is because of the alif lam. Yeah. Otherwise, there is no shadda. Yeah. So it's just ta dal ha rajim, tal ta da. Tadal rajim. Yes. So here, the difference here is the dhamma on the ain kalima. Now, what's the ain kalima here? The dal. Okay? No, that's the fa. Oh, which one is the ain kalima here? Tell me.
Ha.
Yes. Ra. Fa
Ra.
ain lam. Lam. It's ha actually. Ha, yeah? Because it's fa ain lam lam. Fa ain lam lam. Got that?
Yes, yes, okay now. Yeah.
So we're saying here that the ain kalima, which is the ha, yeah. Why don't I say there is a no wonder, yeah, because you're thinking of lam. You're right. It should be the lam, isn't it? It should be the lam kalima, the first lam kalima. The difference is on the first lam kalima. I'll correct that as well. I think I may have taken the wrong thing here. Yeah. So you're right. This is fa ain. Ain does not change. It has a sukun. The change is on the ra, which is the first lam. The lam awal, not the lam sani. Not the second one. Yeah, so the change is here. Otherwise, it looks just the same. Yeah, it looks just the same. And the change here is, of course, the madin is always fathah. Yes. But for the masdar, it will change according to the function of the word. Yeah, whether it's dhamma kasra or jar. Then here is another one. Ta, yeah, takarrama, takarumu. Yes, here the change is here on the lam again, the first lam, not the second lam. Tafa'ala, same here. Ta, yeah, taqatala, taqatul. Taqatuli, tuta, or tulu, depending. So this is Humasi. Why? We have 5 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the original 4 root letters are there. Here there is some repetition. Here there is an additional alif. Sorry. Yeah. But at the end of the day, what is important is the madin has 5 letters. 5 letters. Now finally, for tonight, we do Sudasi 6. We don't have Humasi, by the way, just now. I forgot to mention. With 5 letters that are original. The maximum, as I said, is only 4. Dal, ha, raja. Yeah, so ta is not a root letter in that sense. It's just an additional ta. Yes. It's not considered as a root letter, just like this one, Alif is not considered as a root letter. The shadda is not considered as a root letter. Yeah. So the maximum is just for mujarrad is 4 letters. For masi, there is no mujarrad. Yeah, there's no mujarrad. And then for sudasi also there is no mujarrad. So here we see here our how do you say, our popular example is ist. The family is family 10. We have other sudas, see, which I do not think we see in the Quran. I don't know of any. But if I do come across, I will share. These are the patterns. Yeah, this one we know. This is Alif, Sinta, Ist, family 10. But we also have Sudasi with Nun, with Shadda, with Alif, and a special one, Wow. Yeah, but we don't see this in the Quran. I will give this some examples of this later on, yeah, but not now, not now. Okay, so here the difference between the Masdar and the Madin. Yeah, the difference between the Masdar and the Madin. What's the difference? For the Masdar, what happens is there is a kasrah on the third letter and an alif before the last letter. Okay, so instead of fathah here on the third letter, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there is a kasrah. 1, 2, 3, kasrah. 1, 2, 3, kasrah. Yeah, and there's an alif before the last letter. So the last letter here is of course your lam in this case, and you have an alif. Lam, here alif. Lam, alif. Lam, alif. Yeah, so there's always a alif before the last letter. So if this was istaghfara, you see that you have a kasrah on the third letter, 1, 2, 3, the ta, and an alif before the last letter, ra. Yeah, istaghfara. So that's the difference between the madin and the masdar. Yeah. This is something new as well. We have not seen this in Dream or in Access. Okay, so I'll close off with what we're going to do next week. We did all the masdars that had a pattern. Yeah, that means we know the masdar from whether it is rubai, umasi, sudasi. Yeah, we know the patterns from that. But we also have other masdars. Yes. This is what we call Masdar Asli, yeah, or Masdar Am or Adi, which has rules. We're going to learn about other types of Masadir, yeah, and these I think you've heard of, but maybe you have not really sat down and studied about it. Maybe Sister Nada, you can let me know whether you have studied these. Al-Masdar Mimi, Al-Masdar Sunai, Al-Masdar Marrah, and Al-Masdar Hay'ah. Have you come across these terms before? Anyone?
This is the first time.
First time. Okay. Mimi, even Mimi?
No, Maroh maybe. Mimi never.
Never. Okay. Marah maybe. Okay. What about you, Sister Nada? Have you come across any?
No, Ustadha, no, no.
No. Huh? Okay. All right. So, we will. Do we have time to do Mimi? Do you think it's about how many slides? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 slides. No, I don't want to rush it. Yeah, I don't want to rush it. So,
Yes,
but
because I have another class also, Ustadha. I'm trying to
okay, yeah. So we
catch
don't
up
rush.
with the time because it's even the Asr prayer, which I have not still prayed, and
Oh,
it
okay.
will
So we'll
become a
stop here. We'll stop here,
yeah.
inshallah. Okay. Yes, so we'll stop here and then we will do the other masters, the second session, inshallah. Okay, then. If no other questions, we will call it a day, yes? Subhanallah wa bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Amin wa iyyakum. Barakallahu fikum. Have a good night.
Jazakallahu khairan.
Amin wa iyyakum.